how Dean and I ended up getting together is he's actually started off as a client of mine. The full story is I actually got shirts printed because a friend of his recommended me to get shirts printed from his other company. Ran over his dad's dog, and dog ended up surviving the whole 9 yards. So I mean, we go down that whole road, but we don't have time for that. But he started as a client of mine, and we ended up going into the whole entire voice search world of me coming in and going, "How's business going?" This would have been in 2020, so 5 years ago, and it was one of those things to where he said business is good, but everything's going great. This would have been January of 2020, and then I asked how he was being found on voice search. He did a search on his mobile phone, picked it up, and asked Siri. First off, he asked me, "What is voice search?" Explained that went out. He ended up searching with Siri. Two of his competitors, or three of his competitors, some in other towns, came up before him. And that's when I was starting to see this whole entire piece about voice search coming out. At that point, had no idea AI was going to take off the way it was going to take off. It was just that voice search piece. He wasn't being found. Dean, how did that make you feel when you weren't being found?
Well, it made me feel like I don't. I just felt like I didn't believe that I wasn't there. I wasn't being found because my business has been in this community in our community for now 50 some years. And so it's kind of like, why didn't I show up? Which tells me that I wasn't doing some things right. I wasn't putting stuff out there. Even though I had Google business profile at the time and Bing profile, I just wasn't doing the things necessary to get out there. And really it started, when we first started this, we had a website that was okay, but we improved some things, did some things, and it helped ourselves as well. At that time, websites were a little different than they are today. The value of it's changed in the last 5 years. I mean, websites have always been part of the business, but there's a higher value of it, especially with the AI piece that's coming into it. But that's how Rob and I got started, and he became my website developer as well as and helped me set up some e-commerce for my business, and that's how the journey got started.